We're in for a good one, folks. Underway, Super Saturday night. What a day it's been. Extraordinary matches on the back of an extraordinary Friday night. They are throwing some heat at the Cowboys here. Cleary again, this time to Lungy, got it away. Puppily, he scores the first try of the night. Dearden bombs here. This might find no man's land. Yeah, dropped by Edwards. Play on, McIntyre. Todd there to save the day. Last tackle play. And it is Drinkwater bombing. Not, you wouldn't call it pinpoint. Still a chance though. Still a chance. Better than that. Dearden fashioned the pass. Taulagi Dearden. Oh yeah, this is a belter. Kenny, Cleary, out the back. Taulagi, beautiful. Garner with it. It may as well have been Cleary to Luai. It's Cleary to Taulagi in 2025, and they did their work beautifully. Yo with it, then Taulagi. Kick through, Garner's there. I think he got there. I think he got a couple of fingers to it.
Do you think so, Bossy?
Kelly goes the other way. Taulagi might have try assist number 3.
And try time.
Yes. Robson to Clifford. Then for Dearden. They're going to run it. Drinkwater. Vilea. Got through a couple of tackles. That's great. From the Cowboys centre. I don't think Edwards held him up. He backed himself like a big earth mover. Dearden on the nail.
There we go.
Perdue with it. Cowboys break through. Support looming. Perdue goes down the middle for Drinkwater. I reckon Taulagi would have scored in the left corner. 18 metres away. Perdue runs it again. This kid, he's 19 years of age. Linked up with Clifford. Cowboys get over. 18 metres out. 4 tackles up their sleeve. Kenny switches. Taulagi kicks early. Not again. He's done it again. He's got 4 try assists for the Knights. Jenkins scores the try. Last play. Kenny, Cleary, low kick. Putting it on the deck. Derby's going to have to defuse it. Crawling. No, oh, did he lose it? Oh no! This is a nightmare for the young Cowboys winger. They rush to support him. But a 5th error of the evening has led to a Panthers try. Todd goes through the front line. He'll take on the fullback. He steamrolls Drinkwater. Over the top was Cleary. Robson, dummy half. Had to step over the man on the ground. McLean to Dearden. Held it up. There's a chance. Clifford. Vilea on to Derby. He's got his chance. Robert Derby's over. Give me 5, Kevin.
I'll give you 5.
Give me 5.
I'll
Bring
give
it
you
in.
10. Come on, baby. He's
Robert
back.
Derby scores for the Cowboys. Drinkwater. He's got a long way out to the left and brings it back. Bend it like Scotty. Here is Dearden, right up to the line. Drinkwater on to Perdue. Perdue's in motion again. Flick pass. Oh, the skill. Drinkwater now. The Cowboys through the centre. Dearden in support. The Cowboys score again. The grandstand finish. Great touch finder from Clifford. Loaded up. Drinkwater. Left footer 40 metres out. Nowhere near it. Panthers with the ball.
Well, they're both sitting on 30 and we've got golden point.
Everyone's under pressure. Penrith have to stay on side. Drinkwater's shot. Drinkwater's shot is a shocker. Off to the left. Well, they may as well take the shot with 25 to go. Have a crack at it. Drinkwater back to Clifford. From halfway, Clifford's kick. My goodness. He's on the 30. He'll kick it right now. Right foot, touchdown. Cowboys up with the ball. Robson. Clifford is the man. Clifford with the shots. Sprays it off to the right. We've got 90 minutes, folks, and we'll have to call it a draw.
Well, Todd, what's the overwhelming feeling after that game?
Right at the moment, disappointment. Oh, we felt like we had multiple chances to ice that game and we fell short. And that sort of disappoints me. 2 weeks on the trot. We're in winning positions. Couldn't get it done. Come back. I think we were 12 points down a couple of times and played some good footy to level the scores up. But 4 shots at field goal, you got to get that right.
What was the setup, Toddy? Is it more the setup or?
Oh, I think there was a couple there the setup definitely for one of the sets. We had a couple of guys just miss their assignment, and then it's not easy, but there's a couple of kickable shots as well. So, I'm sure I'll feel a little bit better about it tomorrow, but right at the moment it's just frustration.
It feels like the officials put the whistle away in tight games like this. Do you want to see the refs make bolder calls with some charge downs, things like that?
Yes, I do. Yep. That's what they're paid to do. Make the right call at the right time. And Murray Taulagi got a penalty where a bloke fell into his chest, and then Viliami Vailea, less than 5 minutes later, got his head taken off and was right in front of the touch judge. There was no call there, and that was wrong. There was also a flop sort of on the 40-metre line. Any later, it would have been made tomorrow. So, I was so frustrated. We want consistency, and we're not getting it. And I'm confused what's a high shot and what's not. I'm sure everyone else is. I'm pretty close to the action as well. So, I'll talk to the NRL through the week and go through the right channels, but it's just white noise. We got that wrong, but nothing, no one's held accountable for it. And if it's my player making error after error, or a couple of howlers, then fair chance he's not in the team. So,
Vailea looked a bit shaken up, but he stayed on the field. Is he feeling all right after the game?
He had a limp. There's a few sore bodies inside, so it was a great effort from the lads. Like, it was a tough physical game, and
Tom, are you feeling the same with the result? I guess you got a point, but is there some? I guess just get your feelings and your thoughts around the match, mate.
Yeah, it is disappointing. I think we had to defend a lot and defend our goal line, and I think they ended up getting points from a lot of that, and we put ourselves under pressure with those yardage errors during the 80 minutes, and then had to keep chasing the game from 12 points down, I think twice. And then we got back there, and then and then the summary of Golden Point, we had 4 shots at it and couldn't get it over to win the game, and so it's disappointing because I feel like we're walking away. We should be walking away with the 2 points, instead we're walking away with 1 point.
How do you fix the starts? It's been a couple of weeks now, you're chasing points.
We're messaging it and trying to really start fast. I know we're trying to do the right things, but I think I don't know how to put a finger on it.
One of the tries was off a forward pass. So, I'll tell you how to fix that. Make the right call. All right, there was a try for kick. Kick D can be better, but those things right at the start of the game can really hurt the spirit of the team. And to be fair, they stayed calm and connected and fought really hard to get back. But that's right in front of the touch judge, and it was half a metre forward. There was one here against the Titans that was 3 metres forward. They have such a huge impact in the game. Get it right. Get it right.
How frustrating does that make it for both of you, where the NRL's talking about officiating, high contact, all of these things at the moment, but it seems to be having such an impact on the game and on plays and results? Like, Tommy, how do you feel about it as well? Does it impact you guys on the field as a player when these things are happening?
Yeah, well, it's frustrating. I think it's frustrating for coaches, fans, players as well. I just agree with the coach on that. You just want it consistency, and you want the right call at the right time.
Todd, he's only 19, but Jackson Purdue showed us his speed, his ball playing, everything. Do you think he's ready for the Origin arena yet?
He'll play Origin one day, I promise you. but throwing him right at the moment is probably not the best thing for him long term. But he's got so much ability. Like, what do you think? You're a Queenslander.
He's a true Queenslander. He'll be there.
I know. Look, I hope Billy takes him into. I've heard through the grapevine that there's consideration about bringing him into a camp across the 3 games, and that's probably the right way to do it. Is he ready for Origin right at the minute in the centres? I can't answer that, but he'd do a bloody good job. Yeah.
Todd, you must be proud of the performance. I mean, two of your most influential middle forwards there. You are playing Penrith, who had turned the corner with their performances.
Yeah.
Young guys like well, not young, but McCarley. What do you think of his performance tonight?
I thought he was strong. He didn't get a lot of time, but carried the ball great for us, kept moving defensively. He's been outstanding in Q Cup. So, when there was an opportunity to replace Roos, we didn't have to think about it. He's made that call for himself. I'm proud of the fight. Yeah, we've got plenty of fight in us. We have. Like, we've shown it over the past 5 or 6 weeks. So we just got to ice some critical moments.
It was a tough game, Ivan. What are your overwhelming feelings after that one?
I'm disappointed we didn't win. We're up by 12 twice in the game, and whenever that happens, you feel a little bit disappointed. I suppose that's sort of like the weekend of footy we've had, though, and that's kind of like the way the game goes a bit these days. But honestly, I feel like we should have definitely closed it out in the second half. But having said that, once it was 30-all, I think we did quite well to not lose.
There was a moment, probably 2 minutes before full time, when it looked like John Bateman was offside from Scott Drinkwater's boot. What did you make of that incident and the non-call?
Yeah, it was offside. It was obvious.
Yeah, it feels like in these sort of close games, the refs can put their whistles away. Do you want to see bolder calls from referees?
I don't know. I just want to see them make the calls they should. I reckon there's at least 3 kick pressure penalties we should have got tonight as well. Just no-brainers. It's disappointing, but there's a lot of other calls throughout the game, and but obviously it hurts a bit more when you see one you could have won the game with, such as so obvious.
Yeah, young 5'8" was on fire, Blaze Talangi. Do you think you found your number 6 in Blaze?
Oh, he's certainly, on the right trajectory. He's a bit like the moment Blaze when he gets the ball, both coaches hold their breath. But that's what we love about him. He just comes to the game and he's just, he gets better all the time. Loves playing. He's a good learner as well. So I'm really enjoying him being part of our team and looking forward to his future.
Jose's feeling the same as a coach, mate? Is it disappointment or relief that you got him coming away with the point?
Yeah, disappointment for the sort of first 75 minutes went, but then probably relief that we walked over the point with the last 16 minutes, whether it's the last 16 minutes of just normal time and then the last 10 minutes of obviously the extra time. They're probably in control there. We just didn't handle that period well. They had the tendency there. They scored 2 tries off back-to-back sets, I think, which is disappointing. And then I just felt they probably win the field position battle in extra time too. We were probably having to scramble more than what we would have liked. I mean, we sort of only got 1 shot off. They probably had a couple of chances more than us. So it's probably a relief by the end of it that we walked away with the point because we're probably on the back foot there for a little bit longer than what we would have liked. Really disappointed that obviously we were in front, like I've touched on twice, up by 12. And I'd like to think we could close that out, but we just lost our way there at the back end, which is disappointing.
It was a good performance last week, a good performance today. Do you feel like you've turned the corner as a team? It's been a tough start of the year, but I think you got a lot of confidence out of last week, and it's a point tonight, but there was a lot of confidence to take away from tonight as well.
Yeah, I think probably the last sort of 4 weeks, starting with a good win against the Roosters, have been better. It's just it's just when we're good, we're good. Even tonight, I thought we really dominated the first half at 18-12. We're probably the scoreboard should have been more in our favour, and the way the game goes, we had a big chunk of possession in that first half, and that generally works itself out. So against the Cowboys, they're just so dangerous. They're more dangerous when they're behind, which they showed tonight, especially their good players, Deard and Drinkwater and those kind of guys. They're hard to handle on the best of days, and when they got nothing to, they just what do they call them, gunslingers. Yeah. So and we looked tired. I think last week took a lot out of us. It was a big day out there, another travel obviously, and but look, I got a lot of faith in this team. It's a very even competition, probably the most even I've ever seen it, and it's going to be a tough period for us, Origin, but someone always steps up, and there's good opportunities for people as well.
Isaiah, what's the toughest part of Golden Point? Is it the physical toll or the mental battle?
Probably physical. I felt more physical toll tonight. It's a fair bit of fatigue in the game. Like I've touched on, we're probably looking a little bit tired there at the back end. So probably more physical toll, probably more mental, probably for the halves, because they're trying to sort of get you around the field a little bit if they get an opportunity. But probably more physical, I thought, tonight.
Especially when you play 90 minutes in the middle, it's been pretty hard, I'd say.